called me a few days after that. They're ready to work on it, so I was going to tell you that.
Okay.
They did replace the pump.
Was the old pump workable?
Well, they're gonna take it back, take it apart and see. It might be okay. It'd be good for a spare.
So it wasn't working as it
Right.
was, yeah.
So we could get that back, if they can repair it, get that back and have it back up, is that what you're saying?
If it's repaired.
Did, but they haven't sent us a bill yet.
No, I called him the other day, I said, we had a board meeting.
Okay.
He didn't get it in, I guess.
Okay.
So they went pretty smooth, the repair was pretty smooth for those guys, good, no surprises?
Anything else to report that you can think of? Okay. All right, so then we'll come to me. Which is the water project report. The USDA Rural Development, which is one of the funders of our project, is gathering up all of the documents to see that they're all there and in place, and then we'll, if so, we'll approve the release of the, that big bid and release of the funds when it's awarded and so forth. One of the pieces that they're missing is a letter from the Board of Trustees saying that we are okay with what we've been kept posted, informed, and we're okay with what's being proposed, and we'll be happy if the plan is fulfilled and the water project proceeds as written in the plan and in the blueprints and all of that. So that's one of the documents that we have control over that they need. And to that end, anyone's welcome to look at the book, and I mean it's here, and the maps are here as well. Here's a draft letter, and it can certainly be edited. I just think sometimes it's easier to look at something and change it than it is to write it down from the very beginning.
Yeah, what was that book that you had?
This is the plan for the new water system that will be coming into our community, and the maps for it are over here. So that's what this book is. This is the written part, the engineering report and proposal.
And did I see, has it gone to bid yet?
No, it can't go to bid
So
until
like
all of
a year.
these documents are in.
Okay.
Right. So just for the people who are listening, whether they might not want it or not, but I'll read it real quickly. This is to Stan Wolf, USDA Rural Development, St. Joe. Dear Stan, the Jameson Board of Trustees has been represented in the multiple discussions and communications about our community's water system being completely replaced and then operated by the Davies County Public Water Supply District Number 2. We appreciate the support, guidance, and funding from the United States Department of Agriculture, Rural Development, and the State of Missouri's Department of Economic Development Community Development Block Grant Program. Our board has had representation in the many discussions, and we have kept in close communication with the Davies County Public Water Supply District Number 2 board, employees, and attorney regarding this construction project and the transition to their operation when the project is completed. We have reviewed the most recent report from the engineering firm and find its contents acceptable to us. By this letter, we communicate our approval to proceed as quickly as possible. Please do not hesitate to contact us if we can provide more information or be of assistance. Sincerely, Natalie May, Chair, Jameson Board of Trustees. So would any of the board members like to spend more time looking at the big book before we authorize Natalie to do this? Okay.
Word for word. I was going to read it word for word.
Oh. So is there a motion to approve the letter and have Natalie sign it and send it in?
I make a motion to approve this letter from Natalie to sign and turn into the
USDA.
USDA.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Let's do a roll call. Those in favor, or sorry, Lorianne?
Yes.
Letha?
Yes.
Beth? Yes. Rio, motion approved. So that's what I have for the water report.
That's a biggie.
Yeah.
Trying to get it all done.
Okay, I guess I kind of jumped. I guess I did. We have water and sewer after that. Roads. Is that your item?
Yeah, are we done with water and sewer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to talk about roads? Who put roads on the agenda? Did you put roads on the agenda?
I put roads on the agenda just
Okay.
because roads have been on the agenda before,
Okay.
so
All right.
there's nothing to talk about on the
Okay,
roads.
does anybody have any discussion about
Move
our
on.
streets?
I do want to say, whatever you did to Chestnut looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Wasn't that
before
when
the
they
picnic
struck
with
the roads? No.
Yeah.
Did they do something with it? 'Cause it's rained and it hasn't washed it away yet,
Well,
so.
we haven't got no big rain.
Oh. Okay.
Stay tuned, unfortunately.
And I know in the
We'll take the
minutes,
compliment.
in the last month's minutes, they talked about, different locations that they had looked at that needed tubes, and we decided that they were gonna wait until
Okay.
after the water project was done, because they are gonna tear the roads. up
Okay,
anyway.
so we don't have to have roads next time.
Sorry.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, now when I send the agenda out to y'all and you don't want roads on it.
I remind you.
just tell you,
Right, it's
right?
not on you. Old business, any old business to come before the board that we can think of that we,
Beth, I had a question and you made me lose it.
I have a gift that
Was
way.
it about roads?
Sorry.
We
Well,
were talking about roads.
I kept hanging on to it. Like I knew it was trying to get away from me. It's like, it was point of clarification. What was it? Anyway,
We're gonna talk about some other stuff, so if it is, do the
All
Rorschach,
right.
ooh, you know.
Oh, that's right, you
I'll
wanna
write it
wait.
down.
I
Well, that's-
have on old business, I had sent in, it's right here somewhere. I sent in the burn permit back in August, and I hadn't heard anything from them, and so I called them and I emailed them. And I got an email back from the Sept Norcross at the DNR and said that he has approved the burn permit on August 13th. It has to go through an approval process that I'm not part of and still awaiting approval and mailing. It has to go through several hands apparently. And until you receive your new annual burn permit, follow the conditions of the expired burn permit. So
we can burn.
We can burn if we need to. So if you have questions, contact him. But anyway, they said it had been received, and the Sierra O-ring that I first contacted, she said it was written and approved and should be mailed out soon, and then he told me that it was,
But so when it said go, do you read that line again about use last year's guidelines?
until you receive your new annual burn permit, follow the conditions of the expired burn permit. If you have any questions, please contact me.
So do you think the conditions of the expired one was you have to have one that's not expired to use?
No.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what Jim's,
Yeah, is that what your hesitation
yeah.
is?
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
That sounds like a
Jim got the
catch-22.
official letter,
okay.
I think.
I can
Okay,
give
well,
you,
we can look
Oh,
at,
yeah.
we can,
yeah,
you might do the fire
I
station.
can give you a copy of it if you need it.
Well, you're,
Yeah.
you still have a little room to push it up, I guess. And it takes just the right weather conditions in order to burn. It needs to be coming from the right direction and not too strong and all that, so, okay.
I
Thank
thought
you.
of my question.
Good, good.
When you said chestnut, I thought about cherry, and I was going to ask a question because I remember when Denise last time she was here, she made a suggestion that you reclaim Cherry Street, and I got wondering what does that mean because I'm not sure where Cherry Street even is. So
Right. Cherry, where Cherry Street is
Wingus.
by Wingett's on the east side of Wingett's. It goes by Applebee's and
Applebee's.
comes down, that's Cherry
It
Street.
kind of looks like an alley, it's mowed, but
Right.
there's
Okay.
a
And
Okay.
what she meant by reclaiming is put gravel on it and blah, blah, blah. And the board opted not to do that because the property owners were not asking for that and it's
Nobody
not
uses it.
traveled and so,
All right.
that's, okay. Good memory, good job. Okay. Something on, I guess old business or maybe it's new. I thought you might want to talk about the Christmas festival and what the lunch.
Oh, yeah, I had made a proposal since the board was gonna take care of the food, that maybe when we did the restaurant, or if we did, the lunch, that we'd make it a restaurant style. Set up tables, have waiters, have a menu, have cloths, silverware, serve. And, I said I would take charge of that and expedite it, plan it.
woo, how many items on the menu?
Yeah.
Two. I
Take it or leave it.
mean, and the vegan one is one.
Sandwiches.
Oh, that's the vegan.
But I was going to ask you, I hope that you're not planning on cooking there, doing short order cook kinds of stuff, because the kitchen really isn't set up for that. So I know we talked about casserole or something like that.
It'll be pre-prepared.
Okay, thanks.
So like
Okay,
brought in,
maybe
I
like
think barbecue catering.
brought in casserole.
So let me get this down correctly.
Look at it. Well,
Gloria, you are volunteering to head up
Yes,
and coordinate.
the luncheon.
We still are in charge of the breakfast.
Restaurant, yeah, we're gonna make it a restaurant.
And Christmas.
And we're still in charge of breakfast, and I volunteer to do that.
Oh, okay.
Unless someone,
And the bake sale, right?
well, the bake sale, aren't you, it's really a betterment bake sale.
Oh, better,
Right.
yeah.
And
Don't
right.
point at me.
Aren't you in charge of that?
And betterment room all over here.
Well, we'll figure
So
Yeah.
the fundraising, income from that Christmas festival will be for the city, for the village, will be from the luncheon and from the